This is a question that I've seen posed online, yes? I've seen it posed online on YouTube and different places in which the Shia of Ali are asked this question. They asked this question that this association that you have with Ali and Fatima, peace and blessings be upon them, their household was not necessarily a household that was what? That was always rosy, that he was given the title Abu Turab because he had a problem with his wife. Where does this exist? Sahih Bukhari, volume 5, hadith 2316. Yes? What does it say? It says the Prophet of Islam one day came to the house. When he came to the house, he saw Fatima upset. He said to her, Fatima, ma aghdabaki? Why are you angry? She said, there was something between me and Ali. We had a fight. We had a fight, yes. Amir al-Mu'mineen had a quarrel with me. The Prophet leaves the house. He asks someone, where is Ali ibn Abi Talib? He's told he's in the mosque. He comes to the mosque, he finds Amir al-Mu'mineen sleeping. And there is soil on his head, dust. He says to him, Qum Abu Turab. Qum, rise. They say that's why he's called Abu Turab. Today we have this challenge. You ask me, is this the only narration? I found numerous narrations that target the status and the maqam of Amir al-Mu'mineen and Sayyidatun Nisa, using this particular accusation that was fabricated by the likes of Muawiyah and others, yes, in order to attack the personality of Ali. Presented similarly in Bukhari, what do you find? You find the Prophet of Islam one day was approached by Sayida Fatima. Sayida Fatima says to him, Ya Rasulullah, my father, do you know what's happening? He said, what's happening? He says, Abul Hassan wants to marry the daughter of Abu Jahl. Please help me. The Prophet of Islam summons Amir al-Mu'mineen. He says to him, are you truly going to marry the daughter of Abu Jahl? He says, yes, Ya Rasulullah. The Prophet said, then my daughter and the daughter of a kafir cannot be under the same house. Amir al-Mu'mineen says, fine, I won't do it. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the type of fabrications that history is so dark. I tell you, when someone gives you this narration, it's not sufficient for you to say, I don't agree with it. You know, that doesn't sound right. How can Amir al-Mu'mineen and Sayyida Fatima quarrel? How can they be fighting? How can Rasulullah try to mediate between them and bring about reconciliation? That is not enough. We in the school of Ahl al-Bayt, we are madrasatul aqli wal burhan. We are the school of intellect and evidence. Meaning what? Meaning I should be empowered with the knowledge of the Quran and the Ahl al-Bayt to be able to present my arguments in the correct manner. Therefore, the question that today people ask is, how do you respond to these accusations, these narrations that say Fatima and Amir al-Mu'mineen were disputing, and that's why he was called Abu Turab? Number one, we believe, and all Muslims believe, that Sayyidatun Nisa and Amir al-Mu'mineen are part of Ayatul Tathir. إِنَّمَا يُرِيدُ اللَّهُ لِيُذْهِبَ عَنْكُمُ الرِّجْسَ أَهْلَ الْبَيْتِ وَيُطَهِّرَكُمْ تَطْهِيرًا. Similarly, we are told in narrations that Amir al-Mu'mineen and Sayyida Fatima expressed that they never angered each other. Listen to this. Ya Fatima. We are told that the Imam Ali salam himself says, Wallah ma aghdabtuha wala akrahtuha wa ma ghadabatni. She never made me angry. I never made her angry. I never made her unhappy. Yes. Similarly, the Imam Ali salam knows very well that the Prophet of Islam said, whomsoever angers Fatima, angers Allah. There is absolutely no possibility for the Imam to anger Sayyidatun Nisa Fatima. And you know why they fabricated these narrations? It's to say that it wasn't only some individuals who angered Fatima. There are others who also angered Fatima. That is why, yes, you see these narrations and you wonder, because indeed the others are very clear. When I speak to people, I say to them, ask people this question regarding Sayyidatun Nisa Fatima. Number one, we all know that indeed every single person must have a bay'ah on their shoulders of the Imam of their time. Man mata walam ya'rif imam zamaneh mata mitat al-jahiliyyah. Who was the Imam of the time for Sayyidatun Nisa Fatima after Rasulullah? Who was it? Number two, ask the question, why is it that we do not have knowledge of where the grave of Fatima is today? Why is her grave hidden? Number three, ask the question, why did she not want anyone to attend her funeral from those individuals? Number four, why was she buried at night? Number 5, why did she not wish to speak to them? Yes, and she died angry with them. Ask these questions. These are important questions as far as demonstrating what? Our wilayah is concerned.